world? This is Riding Dirty News and Reviews. Let's talk about it. I'm your boy Vic XL, and I got to come to you guys today with some very, very sad news. This will definitely affect the film industry, the acting and actresses committee, those who participate in films will definitely be affected by this issue I'm about to discuss. But it also will affect the community of Atlanta, Georgia, as well as my hometown, Griffin, Georgia. All right. I'm sad to announce that actor Thomas Jefferson Byrd has been apparently killed via gunshot wound. All right. Thomas Jefferson Byrd was 70 years old. Basically, he was killed last night in Atlanta, Georgia. All right. Police report states that police were dispatched to a southwest area in Atlanta, Georgia around 1:45 a.m. where they found the gentleman unresponsive, lying face down. Once they approached the scene and began to attempt to administer emergency care, the gentleman was unresponsive and never regained consciousness and was pronounced dead on the scene. All right, that gentleman was, in fact, later identified as Thomas Jefferson Byrd, age 70. All right, now, there's ongoing police investigation to actually find out and determine what actually happened. There hasn't been a lot of witnesses come forth to speak about the situation. When reporters had an opportunity to speak to Mr. Craig Wycroft, a longtime associate and representative of Thomas Byrd, he stated that apparently Saturday evening, which was the evening of October the 3rd, Mr. Byrd got into some type of argument or altercation with someone at a corner store. And as he drove home, I guess he was followed home by the person that he got into an argument with. And that person apparently shot him 3 times in the back after the argument continued. It's not clear to what it was about. It's not even clear if that situation is what happened. That is an alleged situation, but that was a statement given by Craig Wycroft, former representative and friend of Mr. Byrd. All right. Longtime director and friend of Thomas Byrd took to Instagram this morning to basically make an announcement stating that he was sad to announce the tragic murder of our beloved brother Thomas Jefferson Byrd last night in Atlanta, Georgia. A lot of people might know that Thomas Byrd was definitely Spike Lee's go-to guy. He actually appeared in many Spike Lee joints like Chirac, Sweet Blood of Jesus, Red Hook Summer, Bamboozle, He Got Game, Get on the Bus, Girl 6, and Clockers. All Spike Lee movies featured Thomas Jefferson Byrd. Also, Thomas Jefferson Byrd was featured in Set It Off. You might remember him being the gentleman who was the actual boss of Cleo and Jada Pinkett Smith, and he actually stole Cleo's money. But he was a definitely acclaimed actor. He appeared in a lot of roles, had a very outstanding role in Set It Off, like I said, a great role in Ray, a great role in He Got Game. He actually also was nominated in 2003 for his performance in the film Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. All right, he was nominated, like I said, for a Tony in 2003. Thomas Jefferson Byrd was a graduate of Morris Brown in Atlanta AU Center. That's where he continued his education. He always done philanthropy work and community work around the school. And like I mentioned, he also was a resident and a high school graduate of Griffin High School and actually grew up in a very small community in Griffin, Georgia. Basically on the north side of Griffin, Georgia, where his mother resided for years. He continued his community work in Griffin, Georgia. He done outreach programs for a lot of kids who wanted to get into acting or potentially pursue film. Like I say, Thomas Jefferson Byrd definitely was a impactful guy in the community, especially a small community like Griffin, Georgia, where a lot of people might not have been so encouraged when it comes to pursuing the film industry. He was able to shed that light and allow people to realize that it's possible and it can be done. Thomas Jefferson Byrd, like I said, was age 70 years old. He will be severely missed by his family, his fans, the entire community. I send my prayers and condolences to your family and friends, Mr. Byrd. I had an opportunity to meet you, and you had some very encouraging words to me. Actually, at the time when I met you, I invited you to my radio show. I told you my radio show is 3 in the morning. I remember you telling me, like, God damn, brother, you must be really, really dedicated to it to go do it at 3 in the morning. And he always told me he admired my tenacity, and he admired the way I handle myself in a professional manner. I didn't get the opportunity to interview Mr. Byrd, but I always held on to the words of encouragement he gave me. And anytime I always seen him around the neighborhood when he came back to visit his mother, he always threw his hands up, gave me his nod of approval. So he's definitely someone who has affected me and my journey when it comes to pursuing things, whether it's in front of, behind the camera, or in front of, behind this microphone. So I definitely want to say rest in peace to Mr. Thomas Jefferson Byrd of Atlanta, Georgia, Griffin, Georgia native. He was 70 years old. He was murdered in Atlanta, Georgia, Saturday morning, October 3rd, 2020, 1:45 a.m. May you rest in peace, Mr. Byrd. Fly high, sir. This is your boy, Vic Excel. This is Riding Dirty News and Reviews. Y'all please subscribe. Hit that notification button. That way you'll be notified anytime we upload. Again, rest in peace, Thomas Jefferson Byrd, age 70.